Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the game Wayfinder. It just released on Steam recently. I've been waiting to get into the game. They had a alpha and beta test, but the thing about those two tests were you had to agree not to talk about the game. And I felt that if I wanted to help promote the game or really talk about the game in general before the release date, which was a couple days ago, then I would be in violation of that agreement if I had played the game. And so I never did. I said, look, I'm just going to look at the game in general up till now and then see if I could go out on the internet and see if there are some people that played the beta that would give us some little crumbs of what's going on. And there was a few people that actually gave me very well detailed reasons why the game was garbage. And I couldn't find anybody saying anything positive about the game. And usually you get that. You get people that say, I don't like the game, and these are the reasons why I don't like the game. You usually get those more than those people that say, yeah, it's the perfect game in the world. I mean, that's the way the internet is. People like to just burn things down. But these points were valid. These people had given some valid points. So I said, wait, I'm going to not buy the game on release day. I'm going to give it a couple of days to marinate and see what the reviews were going to be. Well, guess what, folks? Mostly negative. And I looked at some of these mostly negative reviews, and I would have to say some people were very detailed on why they gave a negative review. Some people were more like, oh, the server keeps on dropping, the server keeps on crashing, I hate this game because I can't play this game, I paid $20 for this game, I can't play the game. To me, those aren't valid reviews. Any game that comes out onto the market today is going to have some server hiccups when it first releases. It's just the reality of it. Even the biggest game companies like Blizzard Entertainment have these problems. When Diablo 4 came out, their servers were crashing. There was problems. But to go and rate the game based on not being able to play it on the first day, that's just, in my opinion, a childish thing to do. Like, give somebody a thumbs down because the first 24 hours they had server hiccups. So I did go through the reviews, and a good majority of them were that I'm angry that you took my $20 and you make me wait an extra day to get your servers under control. Whatever. But there were some valid thumbs downs that I did read that actually matched with the negative comments I got prior to the release date. And so Tarkus is probably going to wait on this game and see if it actually becomes something. Because the negative aspects that I'm reading from people that are playing the game that have legit concerns within the game mechanics throw up a lot of red flags for me. And it seemed like they're designed their game around a mobile phone, but it's a computer game. So that is part of the problem. Some of these people, the interface is clunky, frame rate losses, and a lot of drops. A lot of the server just kicking people out. But let's just look at a couple of the stuff here. Why don't we go to most recent and see what let me see what some of these people say. I mean, I haven't sorted it by positive, negative. I just said most recent. Terrible dev team. I encountered with for a long time after they delayed the game for a smooth run and crossplay fixes. They released the game with giving people big hypes and promises, but their potato server isn't capable of carrying even more than 10k people. Okay, so again, a server complaint. And really, that's not really fair, I don't think. I mean, I get people upset that it's 2023. People should be knowing that they need to have their servers under control. But the problem being is when you have a company like this, I would have tested this game, and probably there would have been like 100,000 other people that would have helped them test the game to get server load information. If they didn't have that stupid, you can't talk about our game. You know, what kind of streamer would want to even be part of that? Oh, I got a error message. I was just compiling another video, and sometimes I get that error message when I'm compiling a video, so please ignore that. So let's just go on to the next one. EA launch date, no access due to server issues. Okay, server issue again. I don't give any credit to anybody who complains about server issues on the first couple days. That does not talk about the game. It doesn't actually give any relevant information about the game. So dev teams understand that it's an MMO launch is always doomed to fail in the year. Yeah, I mean, these people, what? You know, it's like, come on. It's like, whatever. Okay, so day launch fail. I've not been following the game, so I'm all new to me. Yesterday on launch day, I thought I'd have a punt as a pint. Okay, whatever. So he paid 13 euros, I guess, for it. It says, however, since the launch has only been able to complete the tutorial, poorly scripted before the server booted me out. Okay, another server issue. I've tried first 14 hours to log in. Okay, so again, server issue. I mean, come on, just give them some time to get the server working. I mean, maximum player capacity. I can't play with which I paid money for. Yeah, you paid money for with the understanding that it's early access. Do you people even know what early access means? It means like it's a pile of crap on top of a pile of crap, and they're going to get better at it. You gotta expect this. It's not like a full release. These people are thinking like back in the day where a game hit the market full release, but now the Steam and bullcrap about early access, meaning meaning that you're beta testing their game. Yeah, granted they had a beta test, but when you shell your money out for early access, you're beta testing their game. So don't get angry that you shelled out $20, which is what? Burger and fries at McDonald's? I mean, come on, think about it. I eat at McDonald's, it cost me about $20. And you're upset that you can't get in the server for the first 24 hours. Well, granted, that happens with all games. Okay, so let's see if we can find another one that, okay, waited 9 hours to play this game, but it's still on maximum player capacity. Those devs honestly should do better job. When a paid, yeah, it's all about, I paid my money, I want to play now. Bing, bing, bing. It's like, okay, yeah, you paid your money, but again, early access. So there's another server complaint. Okay, so, okay, leaving an honest review after 3 hours of spotty ability to be in-game as on launch day. Game's great. It can get, if I could get online, feels like a bit of a hack and slash roguelike dungeon crawler with an arcane style League of Legends art style, which is what I personally really enjoy. I do wish there were a few more characters to choose from. Yeah, that was one of the things that people were kind of griping about, is you're locked into these characters. It is no, it's the, you got these characters, well, let's just using, for example, 5 characters. You got to pick one of the 5. You're stuck with that gender. You're stuck with whatever that is. And the only way to customize it is to change skins on that character. But that character exists with other people because it's not personalized characters. It's you choose one of the Wayfinder, I believe they're called Wayfinders in the game, and that's what you play. We'll change this positive once I can log into the game. Yeah, this person, why would you even bother? Why would you even bother review bombing a game for that? I will change my review to a thumbs up if you let me into your server. Come on. Just stop wasting our time. There shouldn't be any positive reviews at this point. Whatever. I'll change this review once people can consistently log in. Again, a server issue. And I'm not saying that people are wrong to complain about it, but wait to review bomb 3 or 4 days later. Don't review bomb the exact same day, because this is a problem with every game. And Tarkus plays a lot of video games. Tarkus beta tests for many companies, and release days are always hectic on the server. Okay, we'll change my review once the servers are sorted. People are particularly review bombing it. It's just having some day one issues. it is early access game. Yeah, a guy of reason. Okay, so this one voice of reason that's echoing Tarkus's thoughts here. People are review bombing because they can't get in day one. Well deserved reward. They played for 7 hours. So what kind of review is that? You know, this person reviewed, they got 7 hours of play and they give us 3 words. And how do you even... Oh, that's not a review to me. That's just review bombing. I cannot recommend it at all, especially could not get into the game from the moment I purchased, which means more than 16 hours from now, it is impossible to play the game just checking on the menu. Again, server issue. Boo. Okay, this guy's got 1 hour in, and that's the review. I mean, Steam should not even allow that nonsense. I mean, that's just review bombing. It is. I mean, I want to see some actual meat and potatoes on why you're giving this game a thumbs down. Game mechanics, you know, parting mechanics, you know, stuff that's in the game. I mean, granted, you couldn't get into the game because the server was down, but you would think that the servers I hear are working nice now. You come back to your review and tell us what you actually mean. I mean, that's right now. This isn't even a game. It's just clicking the login. Again, server issue. Server issue. Another server issue. Oh, it's flawed, it's buggy, the connection issues are bad, but the game is pretty awesome when you can play it. I recommend it for now, but I have to say that the one thing that will hold this back is the monetization. I didn't even know that was in the game. Putting things up for 1,000 premium currency when you buy 1,000 for $10 is scummy. Oh, I didn't realize they had that in this game. Because, I mean, you're paying $20 for it. Why would they add stuff that you could buy? Well, hopefully it's not pay to win. Fun game, but it's not finished. And the monetization is bad. But at least you can earn it all in game. So it looks like whatever you can buy from the cash store, it looks like you can earn in game. All right. Was looking forward to this game, but I'm glad the devs showed their greed colors early so I could refund it straight away. Dead game before the week ends. Thanks, dev greed. This guy's got 0.2 hours in the game. What do you mean by greed? I mean, they asked you $20 for a game. They're not forcing you to go spend any more money, I don't think, in their cash shop. I mean, you have 0.2 hours in the game. All right. Currently unplayable. Will update when status changes. Again, it doesn't seem... Well, you got 4 hours in, dude, so it's not unplayable. And if it is unplayable, explain to us why you think it's unplayable. I don't know. 17 hours after launch, still can't play. Servers are maxed out at 7K people. What a joke. They obviously cheaped out on their servers. Well, I mean... Yes and no. They probably opened up a server not realizing they had a lot more interest than what they thought. So their marketing was well done and more people that the server could hold wanted to play the game. So yeah, I mean, it's bad on them at some point, but it's bad on us that we're complaining about it as an early access game on day one, that you have server issues. This to me is when I've done many videos on my channel. I've read many reviews and followed games and done exactly what we're doing here today. And for far in this nonsense that we're here seeing in this trend is just review bombs. It's just like little babies sucking their thumbs that they paid $20 and they couldn't get in the game in day one. I mean, they're not legitimate. These are not legitimate thumbs downs. These are not. I mean, because they're not. I mean, look at this guy. Whoopee, what a blunder. I mean, what do you mean by that? I mean, that's not a review. That's just putting your thumbs down. Login simulator. Again, server issue. Yesterday was that the servers were down. Now the maximum amount of players is reached. I'm glad you guys are doing well and that the game is popping off. But man, feels like crap paying 40 plus bucks and not being able to play for 2 days now. like I said, that's for the cheeseburger at McDonald's. I mean, Dev sold us this game. They can't see how many people bought it and how many servers that they need. I spent $100. Holy crap, dude! I cannot log in for 24 hours already. Oh, boo-hoo! I paid for early access and I did not get it. Refund is nothing. They should go to jail for this scam. Obviously, you've never paid an early access game, dude. You say this guy's got 192 reviews. I bet you they're all negative. I'm just gonna look at this. Okay, no, he did some positives. Oh, a lot of negatives. A lot of this guy can't. Oh yeah, he. So this guy's a review bomber. He's only got 2 games that he's given positives for, and all the other ones are down. Yeah, like I'm gonna take your opinion for it, dude. No thanks. Okay, I think we've seen enough. I am still gonna wait on buying the game until it marinates a little more. I'm not gonna shell out $20 for a game if they're still having server issues, but I imagine those server issues are probably going to be fixed timely or very soon. Again, early access games are prone to server issues. I mean, I can't say enough about that. I mean, if you pay for a game, you got to expect it, that especially from a new developer. I mean, I don't think I've seen this developer before. This is probably new to them. They're doing the best they can, and it's clearly server issues that are creating their negative reviews. But then you ask yourself, once the servers stabilize, they get more people into their servers, what will the actual game be as a review? You know, hopefully some of these guys come back and give it a fair review when they can get into the content, instead of just review bombing it, saying I can't get into the game, I spent $20. So that one guy spent $100. So they must have had like some sort of bundle pack. Yeah, it looks like they have a bundle pack so that you could spend some god-awful crazy money on this thing. Yeah, so I wouldn't even be, for a game like this, Tarkus would never buy an extended. I would buy the cheapest version of this game possible. So when Tarkus goes to buy this game, it's going to be the base money. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I might have gotten hooked into these higher bundles if I actually played the beta, and you know, maybe. All right, well, that's it, folks. That's my thoughts on the process. I'll be waiting a little bit, and that's my update. All right, well, thank you for joining me, and this has been the Tarkus Zone.